God damn it. Oh, right. Well, yeah. So I've not got a Master Sword at the minute. I've now got no particular... I'm going to have to basically work through a few weapons, aren't I? Oh, oi, oi, oi. Worth it, yeah. I mean, we've got a couple of months silver monster pots. Remember, you need a lot of silver lion monsters anyway. I know, but it's such a pain in the backside, this system, because all the good, strong weapons that I can use to farm the Lionels, I don't have. Because I'm going to have to be... such a pain. Right. Uh... Okay, I'm pulling up the spreadsheet because I need to know how many of these things I need. For example, how many... Oh, that's fine. I can live with that conking out at the moment. How many silver Lazophos horns do I need? That's the recipe list. That's not going to help me. Right, I need 9 of the silver Lionel stuff. Silver Lionel mace horns. Really? That can't be right. Silver. No. There we go. 9 silver Lionel, 9. Okay, so I need 9 silver Lionel saber horns, 9 silver Lionel mace horns, of which we've got 2. Sure. I need 24 silver bokoblin horns. Oh, 24. Well, I've got 24 exactly at the minute. 9 silver boss bokoblin horns, of which I've got 6. Silver Lazophos horns. No, wait. 9 silver Lazophos horns. I have more than those. Right, I can use one of them. Okay. Saber. Silver moblin horns. What does a silver moblin horn look like? I can use one of them as well. Right. Right, I can fuse that into a greatsword. And just make sure that I don't waste it. Uh... Now I need to figure out what to do with these. Right, what's that? Construct. How many of those do I need? 15 construct 4 horns. Well, that's not going to work. Silver Moblin Horn. I could use that in a one-handed. Would it make any sense, though? Do I have any two-handed? No. Yeah, okay. Right, well, I'll go. I absolutely hate how those look, but whatever. We'll live with it, I suppose, begrudgingly. I'm going to use one of them, and I'm going to use one of them, I think. So that's another sword. And that there. As we progress, hopefully I'll end up getting more and more bits and pieces that I can use, but yeah. I am basically having to save up a lot of materials that I need to farm the monsters. The Hinoxes I can get the base materials off, but the stuff like the Silver Lionels takes so many resources to kill. And on top of that, it takes so many... the resources are scarce, so I'm basically going to have to kill... What? My maths. 7 more Silver Lionels? No, more than 7. I'm going to have to kill at least, say, 10, just so I've got the components that I can then start sparing. You need to find Octoroks. I also need to find Octorok so I can get the Gloom weapons cleared up, yes. That's a... I mean, I could go and fight the Flame Glico again. That could get me a few Glico horns, but... Kill the King Glico. But once again, that takes a lot of resource. Oh, this game. This game. Right, okay, so. Next, we will go up here. It's basically just a massive collectathon with a bit of strategy thrown in. Well, a lot of strategy thrown in. I'm sure I'm pretty much destroying the gaming experience with this game, just from my sheer will to try and get all of the various to get all of the completion done. I mean, I must admit, I'm enjoying all the strategic work required with it, but at the same time, right, what are you? You look different. You're a construct 2. You were just from the side. I'm using the wrong bow. God and Bennett. I remember this fight. I remember this fight. Okay. And the camera has decided that it doesn't like me, and therefore it's going to just point in a random direction. Thank you! Level 4s I'm taking are basically... Was that level... That's the level 4. I'm taking it that those guys are basically just silver Lionel, but not even a silver enemy. A silver enemy, I suppose? Silver base enemy. Silver Lionels are some special breed in its own entirety, isn't it? That pretty much burnt through the entirety of my Blue Lizophos blade. Just... Alright, I need some of those. Come on, Link. There we go. Oh, that's not right. Oh, son of... Oh, okay, hello. Oh, did you now? Oh, of course. All the way up there. Of course your friend's all the way up there. Guess what? I can't be bothered. Let's just use some Zonite. Oh, look! I conveniently already have this saved in auto build. Oh, I shouldn't find that so funny. Right. It literally treats a Korok as a building component. I love it. Right. It's fine. Look, I found your friend all the way down there. How did you get up here with that big heavy backpack? Maybe do a visit to the Great Fairy and start upgrading stuff. That's not a bad idea, actually. I'm going to mark this one off on the... Oh. Final done. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. Right. Village ruins. Korok seed is done. Capture cards conked out again. Give it a minute. There we go. That's done. That Korok seed's done. Sorry, I've missed a couple of things on the map. Korok seeds on the map, so I just want to make sure I've got them all up to date. That Hinox is done, and I've got the frostbite trousers from that cave, and that cave is done. Double Korok seed is done. I found his friend. Korok seed down there near the Glico, but I've not marked it on the map. And there's a Hudson sign. Right overlooking the Frost Glico as well, of all things. Right, okay then. We'll go and do the Hudson sign, then we'll go and visit the Great Fairy, I think. That Frost Glico annoys me. Mostly because I fought it once, and now I'm going to have to fight it. I know I'm going to have to fight it at some point, and I can't because I don't have freeze protection. So it's a futile effort to do so. Hello, Hudson. Addison, even. What genius solution. It's a spite, of course it's a spite. Right, okay then. Oh, there's a thing that's just dropped. Oh, sorry. I've just clouted him over the head with a log. Right. So if he lets go, it's not going to fall forward, it's not going to fall left, and it's not going to fall right. Okay. Just... Hello. Try letting go. See, he's perfectly fine. My ingenious engineering has sorted it. Have you ever considered getting a giant hammer and just punting that into the ground? Or finding a Goron with sun in its name and having him just go straight into the ground, because I'm pretty sure Gorons can do that. They are magical creatures. And I've just realised at some point we're going to have to go to Goron City, and I'm going to have to do the Goron voices again. As much fun as they are, oh Lord help my voice. I have a brilliant time voicing the Gorons, but my voice is pretty much shot by the end of the streams when I do. Who on earth's going to see the sign up there? I don't know. The man is a sandwich short of a picnic. Nice man. I have no ill will against him, but he doesn't strike me as the sharpest tool. Let's be honest about it. Woo! Bomb flowers. Thank you, my friend. You are amazing. That reminds me, we need to go to Lookout Landing and get ourselves some more bomb flowers. Right, Addison's done. We don't have to worry about him. I might go and get that Korok seed while we're at altitude. Why not just jumped in the wrong direction? So we glare angrily at the Glico over there. Evil Glico. Also, what the dickens? Oh, that's the Master Sword. Never mind. Evil Glico. Oh, technically it is a form of evil. Sorry, Mr. Fox. Your meat will be tasty and savoured. Right. Hulk Hogan makes a return in Goron City, brother. Sorry. Hulk Hogan makes a return in Goron City, brother. In front of all the Goromaniacs. Yes, I'm sure. Wait, what? I don't even know if that peaked the microphone as well. I apologise if it did. One of these days I'll save up enough for a new microphone. It didn't. Awesome. That's at least something going for me. Where's this Korok seed? Down there? Okay, I might look this one up because I don't want to get too close to the Glico. Oh, balls. Apparently it's up there. I think. I could be wrong. Hey, the Master Sword's back. Marvellous. Yeah, it's up here. Cool. Right, that's another Korok seed done. Fighting the Glico, but I will go and talk to the Great Fairy. It's over there. And nowhere near any shrine. Okay. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and rescue me horse. It sounds weird, but a part of me is honestly missing the Guardians in this game. I kind of miss the whole diddly 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 music as the laser beams lock onto me. The world seems a bit emptier without the Guardians for some reason. I mean, I know they've replaced them with more mini-bosses, but in fairness, they're like Lynels, and then you've got the Glicos, and it's just a case of, well, the Glicos are indeed very tough, and I get that the endgame bosses, but still. Excuse me. You sure you don't want to fight the Glico? I'm so absolutely positive I don't want to fight the Glico. Not until I've got to the position where I have freeze-proof armor. Once we have the freeze-proof armor, then I will fight the Glico. We can do the Flame Glico because I've got fireproof elixirs, but until then... I'm about to waste my weapons, aren't I? I'm also going to have to get really good at the flurry rushes. No, I can lose the white shoe jelly. I cannot lose that silver bokoblin horn. Right, okay then. Marvellous. mentioning that. Something that I can equip to the Master Sword. I'm going to fight more Silver Lazar bosses by the end of the game. Thank you, game. Piss off. Give me that. God damn it. I still don't appreciate... I still don't like the fact that the Master Sword sort of turns into, like, the glowy thing. I preferred it when it just got the runes. I'd appreciate it if they just gave me the rune version of the Master Sword that just had the normal blade attached to it. They didn't need to do that animation on top of it. The normal runes would have sufficed. You're basically using the power of the monster component you fused into the Master Sword as an extra power boost. But okay, fine, whatever. I'm splitting hairs at that point. Right. You're doing amazing for shield and bows. Weapons, though, not so much. I know. It's because bows. Savage Lionel. Savage Lionel. Wait, what? Yeah, Savage Lionel 5-shot. Savage Lionel 5-shot. So that one's nearly dead. But 4 Savage Lionel bows, 2 Royal Guard bows, a bunch of Royal bows, and the Dusk bow. Oh, and a Forest Dweller's bow. For in case I'm walking through a storm. I'm doing fantastic on them. I'm doing fantastic on shield. Hylian shield, which we have... You will note we have not used yet. Savage Lionel shield, which... Sea Breeze shield. A bunch of Royal Shields, a bunch of Mighty Zonite, one small Zonite shield. I might equip that as my shield for the moment. But yeah, and then weapons. It's because of the stupid fusion mechanic. That's the long and the short of it. It's because of the stupid fusion mechanic. And if you were playing the game normally, marvellous, but unfortunately I'm not. And yes, I have basically just made a rod for my own back with this one. Have we had a Blood Moon yet? I don't think we have, so I'm guessing that camp is going to still be empty. Last. Actually, that is a point. I don't think we've had a Blood Moon since the start of the stream, have we? You had a Blood Moon around the start of the stream? Yeah, I remember that. We've not had one since, otherwise I was going to go in there and kill the Silver Bokoblin again. Or the King Bokoblin. They have nerfed a lot of weapons. It's feeling like they've nerfed a lot of weapons. Honestly, it feels like they have nerfed a lot of weapons. Still feels like they've nerfed the Master Sword. And yes, I am still pissed off about the Master Sword. Very much so. Fortunately, I have to grit my teeth and bear it. Just think back to the glory days of Twilight Princess, where the Master Sword was the Master Sword. The days of Skyward Sword, where we fought the Satan of this universe with the fully powered Master Sword. I made a wrong turning. Probably have. Come on, find her up here. Oh, look. Bunch of bokoblins on horses. Well, I know what we're doing here. Goodbye. 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 Oh, that's 2 of them. Okay. Oh, how is that not doing as much damage? Well, I suppose it's doing damage, but still. Silver enemies are just a massive sponge as well, which I also can't say I appreciate. They hit hard, but yeah, it's... I remember Royal Claymores doing like 50, and you never struggling at that point. And you never struggling at this point. No. I mean, if you think back to Breath of the Wild, by this point, 100 hours in, we were doing fairly well. In this game, yeah, for weapons we're struggling. Even with the Master Sword we're struggling. And, oh, hello. And it's not like we have a means of... we have the fusion for the Master Sword, so yeah, there's a means of upgrading her. But we've not got a means to give her, like, the full power treatment like we did in Breath of the Wild. I mean, knowing my luck, it'll be another stupid Trial of the Sword gauntlet, but still. I maintain. They missed a trick. Give me the weakened Master Sword to start with, but then give me a sub-story allowing me to fuse the Master Sword. Not fuse the Master Sword, wrong word. Let me go and temper the Master Sword in the Flames of the Goddess like I did back in Skyward Sword. You've got the springs of power, knowledge, and power, wisdom, and courage. Why not just let me use them? Why not have the Flame of the Goddesses hidden behind them? Good lord, the Spring of Power is very much the same spring from Skyward Sword, where we found one of the flames. Just have a secret chamber there. Have a secret staircase that takes us into a mini dungeon. Or have us fight something like a Silver Lionel to get us just to get the flame and temper the Master Sword. Bring in some of the copious amounts of lore you've got, but you don't. No, you sit there and go, oh yes, we know what we're doing. We're just going to make an entirely different game for you. Haha, there we go. Everyone likes open worlds. Haha. Oh, who wants a Master Sword? No, you have to use the fusion mechanics. We worked very hard on them. Oh, what a shame. Yes. Oh, good, Bennett. I like the Great Fairies in this one, though. They're not the yes. Definitely a strong point of this game. Enhance away. Wait, oh. What am I missing? Warm Safina. Where do I find warm Safina? Oh, in warmer climates, I'm guessing. I'm going to find it in the desert, aren't I? Great. Okay, fine. Well, I'm going to work on upgrading stuff that I use more than... I can't upgrade anything, really. I've also just realised what time it is. Right. What I can do is upgrading my Rito gear, and for that I need the warm stuff. Warm Spinner is around the entrance to the desert, or so it should be. I might have to make a pilgrimage there at some point then. I want to get my hands on... Zelda Knight? Oh, only... Right, I need fireflies as well. Oh, blimey. Right, I might have to make a side pilgrimage. If I want to start killing off the the frost glycos, having the anti-freeze on the Rito gear is going to be very useful. I have to use vinyl components. That's another thing that's pissed me off. I had all of this gear in the previous game. We got it from shrines. Why has this legendary ancient thief managed to steal all the stuff we had in the previous game? Is the Nintendo saying basically I didn't get it in the previous game? I mean, okay, some of the stuff. If I found it out in the wild, fine. But if it was in a shrine, then please, game, by all means, just have me find it somewhere. I know there had to be a way for me to get all my gear and stuff back, but alternate... Oh, fine. I'm overthinking this, aren't I? So, it's a game. Okay, I hold my hands up. It's a game. There are some things that I have to basically just swallow and say, okay, fine. I have to get my stuff again from the various bits and pieces, blah, 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 but still... There are other ways you could have done it, but okay, fine. The purple mushrooms are harder because... Wait, what? Warm stuff around the entrance. The purple mushrooms are harder because of mountains, but you'll get them at some point. Fair enough. They wanted it to be a game that you play for a while, not be overpowered and beat it in an hour, even if it takes an hour from start to finish. That's the thing, though. I mean, if you go running around, there are ways. In a couple of hours, you could probably get fairly overpowered. Kill a few Lionels, you'd probably be alright. I'm willing to bet the final boss in this game isn't going to be nearly as tough as a Silver Lionel. I'm willing to bet Ganondorf is probably going to be fairly easy compared to a Silver Lionel. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But something tells me he might very well be. Oh, Ezio, I know a man more insane than you. Is his name Gerard? Can you get me his autograph? Right. Fine. Oh, all my rupees! Gotta have some gear to upgrade since Breath of the Wild. Fair enough. They could have just given me different gear, to be honest. Could always, I don't know, have it read my save data. Maybe I'm making that sound too easy. Probably making that sound too easy, to be honest. Oh, my keys eyeballs. Oh, well, I have to remember that as we go through the upgrade process, the more gear we upgrade, the more resources we have available to us later in the game. No, this man plays like World of Warcraft, Ark, Survival Evolved, and Hearts of Iron 4 casually. Oh, does he? Oh. Blimey. Right. So, we've upgraded a bunch of stuff. There we go. Fun. How many fairies do I have left, actually? After the Lionel debacle and a few other things. 3. I can be happy with that. And with that, we are going to save the game. I said we are going to save the game. Progress saved. Yeah, double check. Saved. And with that, we will continue this next time. There we go. We're up to 410 Korok seeds. How about that? Well, there we have it. Another stream done. I'd say about half the Korok seeds of the Tundra are finished. We've got ourselves the full set of the Frostbite gear. Oi, and my sanity is severely tested. We've also upgraded a bit more. We've killed a second Silver Lionel, and we've shown that the Silver Lionels are now spawning out in the world, so that's going to be fun. So basically, as we progress, I'm going to find it harder to actually find the basic enemy components than I will actually finding tougher enemy components. That's going to be entertaining. So I'm probably going to have to look up the guides, separate guides on where to find each of those for farming, but yeah. We've also got the dragons to farm at some point, but I'll worry about that when we cross that bridge. We've got star fragments to farm, but I'll worry about that later as well. I'm guessing it's pretty much going to be similar to Breath of the Wild, only it might be a different tower that we have to warp to. Doesn't help that we've not got the Master Cycle, because that could make life easier, but whatever. But either which way. With that said, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, well, I'll be right back here on Saturday at 2 o'clock UK time as we continue our journey into the world of this infuriating game. But until then, back to the grind for me. Fair enough, Railspawn. But until then, if you've missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with any of our journeys so far, you can find them all uploaded to the YouTube archive, linked in the panels down below, and our website, intothevortex.co.uk, where you can find every journey that we have, every game we've played, every journey as I call it, that we've ever been on this channel, from year 1 all the way up to year 5 we're in now, I think. We've also got year 0, if you care to go back and watch the cringy stuff of me trying to review games back when I was in college, of all things, so there's also that, I suppose. But anyway, yes, I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've journeyed into the world of this infuriating game. But most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. And it always does. And a massive thank you, of course, to the mighty Turbo Drive Live. Thank you, sir, for the raid. You are indeed a boss. And with that, let's see if we have enough to pay the good vibes forward. That's an Excel spreadsheet. That's not going to help me. We do. Right, let's see if there's anyone on the raid list, of which I'm at some point going to have to go through and rejig and tidy up. No, last. Right, okay, so much for that idea. Right, well, with that said and done then, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.